Hi teachers, I've made this video for you just to show you a few of the basic things that you might need to know regarding your Chromebook as you're getting set up for the year. We hope that you enjoy using these, and we're looking forward to hearing what you think about them. The first thing that you'll want to make sure that you're aware of is how to power on your Chromebook. If you look over on the right hand side, it's kind of hard to distinguish in this picture, but that's your power button. Right next to the power button is also the headphone jack for your kids to put in earbuds or headphones. Something that we've found last year with the other students that were using Chromebooks, sometimes they freeze up and there's no stopping that. And the only thing you can do to get out of that is just to hold that power button in for 5 or 6 seconds and just completely restarting your Chromebook altogether. So that's where you'll do that on the right hand side. And if you move over to the left hand side, the only thing that you'll probably use on this left-hand side would be the power jack, which you can see here on this picture. It's plugged in up at the top on your left-hand side. There's also a USB port on the left-hand side. If your students have any, or if you want to share any material with your students through a USB flash drive, that would be where you'll do it. Make sure and take the time to show your kids how to plug their Chromebooks in to charge and instruct them to be careful with all of these ports. We don't want anything in these little ports that might cause damage or get them dirty. So once you've powered on your Chromebook, this screen should pop up for you, waiting for your students to log in. The only thing they need to put in here is their username, which is last name, first name, no space, no capitals, and then select Next to move on to the next screen. The next screen is asking for their password. Your student's password should be Cubs lunch number, Cubs with a capital C. Once they've put their password in, then select Next and you will move on to the next screen, which gets you ready to sign into your email. And you'll just need to accept the terms as a new user. So show the kids how to use their touch screen and just slide down to the bottom of that screen. And I think they'll select accept here. Once they select accept, it's going to pop them right into their initial choosing their avatar screen. I don't even know what that's officially called, to be honest with you, but you can see here the students can choose an image to represent their account, or they can take a picture of themselves, which is kind of a fun option. So if you notice on the upper left hand side there's a picture of a camera. If you instruct your students to select the camera, that's going to turn on your camera. Obviously they'll take a little picture of themselves. There's a green bar underneath that turns on the camera and takes the picture, which I didn't get a picture of, I'm sorry. But once they've taken their picture, then notice how the bottom right hand corner of this screen, you can't see it very well, but that's actually a picture of me. So that's a nice way for students to personalize their Chromebook. And it's a quick way for you to walk around and always make sure that the right student is on the right Chromebook. So once they have their account set up, that's really all that you need to do, and this is what their desktop will look like when you are initially getting started. I want to direct your attention to the bottom right hand corner, just to the settings. For example, this is going to show you that you're connected to the Wi-Fi. It's going to show you what account you're on. I don't know that I would have your students sign out unless you're having a problem with the account. But one thing to point out is that your volume. Notice how I think when you start out, your volume is going to be turned all the way down. It might be worth showing your students where that is at so they can turn their volume up if they need to control that feature. Next, I want to show you over on the left-hand side your options there. When you're ready to get on the internet, just select that little icon for Chrome, and that's going to get you on the internet. You have other options there, which is pretty nice. You can select that mail icon. That'll take you right to your student's email, and the great thing is they're already logged into their email. The next icon is Google Docs. Another great thing, they're already logged in to their Google Docs, and so if you want them to type a Word document, it'll be a Google Doc, not a Word document, but they just touch that icon and they're ready to go, and it's going to be saved directly to their drive. So it's pretty great. As soon as you open up Chrome, this is the window that you'll come to. Notice the mail link up at the top. That's another way for them to get to their mail or to get to their drive. These are all things that you'll show your students whenever you feel that they're ready for it. but it's pretty handy that they're already logged into all of these features, not something that we've always had access to. I want to show you the bookmarks section as well. If you look over on the left-hand side on your bookmark toolbar, you should see the words at gapps.monet.k12.mo.us bookmarks. It's kind of a long name, but it's just a shortcut. If you touch on that, it's going to show you a few things that we have bookmarked already for you. This is something we can personalize, and we can make this look however you want. You just need to let us know what bookmarks you want on there. Again, this is just the basics. I just made this just to help you get started, help you get your kids logged in. There's much more to learn about the Chromebooks, and I'm happy to help as soon as you're ready. Good luck.